Hello, it is delightful to see you all again. Honestly, I am Professor A, and I am joined as ever by the musical Malinois, who is invisible above and below, and by Professor J, who is visible on the other side of the world. How are things therein, Professor J?
Botanical, Professor A. I've decided that I like botanica as a genre of music.
Botanica, right?
Botanica.
Songs about plants.
Well, it's kind of an offshoot of ambient, with some sort of glitchy noises, a lot of nature stuff, supposed to sound like things growing. It's quite drummy as opposed to other ones, but kind of ambient drumming. But yes, there are YouTube videos of 10 hours of music to help your plants grow.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I encourage everybody to investigate botanica.
Regrettably, I've never grown up enough to be able to be in charge of a plant. Enough trouble with the Malinois. Yes, I shall look into that. That sounds great. Yeah.
Yes.
Here the big news is it's winter. We've done summer. Now we're into winter because we don't do spring and autumn anymore in this country. So and lots of hail recently.
Isn't it officially autumn anyway? Didn't it just turn?
The 21st, I presume. It's usually the 21st.
Yeah.
Anyway, a quick explanation of what's going on here. What we have here is a big mess, basically. We're here today to talk about our PALS score, which I presume Professor J will do the appropriate gesture. There we go, PALS score, which of course is the Professorial Arbitrary Lyrics Score system. We adopted this halfway through season 2, so we have scores, PALS scores for season 2, second half. What we do not have is PALS scores for either season 1 or the first half of season 2. And as everybody knows, the PALS score is the most important part of this podcast. It's become
absolutely
be all and end all. Well, that and the word count, obviously. So we are now going back and redoing them. And we
realise we didn't do the word count either.
Yes, yeah, true. And we're going back to season 1 songs to give them a PALS score and a word count. That's what we're doing. This is our exciting not doing any research week, which is always good. So yeah, that's what we're doing, starting from the beginning of season 1, where our first ever artist under this name was Mr. Nicholas Cave.
Nicholas Edward Cave.
Really?
AO.
Doesn't strike me as an Edward, really. But yes.
Yeah. AO, is that the Order of the Australian Empire or something
like that? Yeah.
Is he a sir or something?
Don't think so. Not yet. Probably will be. Yeah. Good. Anyway, AO. So first song by Mr. Nicholas Cave was a touching little ditty about a horrid big storm and a baby being born and losing his twin, and might well be Elvis. Yes. And it was called Tupelo.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good song, that.
Yeah, it is. It's rumbly and shouty, and kind of embodies the distant thunder, which also rumbles in the lyrics of the song.
Jazz.
Rumble, hungry like the beast it cometh down. Very biblical.
I mean, I think we should also try and do the word count if we can, because it's going to be pretty epic.
I don't know how you do that.
For this guy.
It's just a tool in Word, is it?
Just do unique word count. I'll do it while we're talking.
Excellent. So would you like to do the word count first, or would you like to think about that while we...
So I've done it for this one. So do you want to guess the number of words?
No, you're going to get your sting of the show.
It is time for Professor J's word count.
Excellent. Another word count.
Yeah. How many do you reckon have been?
Well, there's a lot of repetition in this. A lot of repetition. But it's very, very long, so there's probably quite a few words there as well. 500 and 200 unique.
Not bad. So it's 614 in total with 176.
It's a lot of repetition. Yeah.
It's a lot of repetition.
Oh, God help Tupelo.
Yeah.
What did you think of it? Lyrically and PALS scory. Bearing in mind the A in PALS is arbitrary. It's basically whether we like it or not.
I'm going to need to reread some of the things. Looky yonder. Sounds a bit like Steven Seagal. A big black cloud come to.
It's staccato like lightning.
Rain crashing on the pane. I mean, I like the song and I like it, but I don't think in terms of lyrics it's going to rate very highly. But I do like the where no bird can fly, no swish can fim until the king is born.
Yes.
Some of that's okay, but
the king will walk on top. Black rain come down, black rain come down. You will reap just what you sow. I like it. It's not one of the best Nick Cave songs for a PALS score, I'd say, but I'd give it a solid 5 or 6.
No. No.
Saturday gives what Sunday steals, and a child is born on his brother's heels. Oh, cracking stuff.
All right, okay. 5.
5.
Tupelo gets 5.
We're trying to get
you were trying to say at some point that that you can't get a good word score if your song's really short. In which case, Nick Cave's going to smash this lot out the park, isn't he?
It should do, really, yes. And even if they're not particularly long, he still fits a lot of words into them, usually.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying it has to be long to be a good PALS score. I'm saying it gives you more opportunity to have words which will contribute to a good PALS score.
What did he get for Jubilee Street?
9,
do you remember?
I believe it is our joint leader at the moment.
It is, yeah. That's a banger.
It is.
Thank you for that song. The rest of them are fine. Jubilee Street, I thank you, Professor A, for bringing that one to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so solid start, 5.
Yeah.
Next, we've got another happy one, the old Mercy Seat.
Yeah, and it's probably longer and got more words too.
Definitely longer. It's definitely got more words.
This obviously is a lovely ditty about a prisoner on death row, or dead row, as he sings in the song for some reason, and who is waiting to be executed for a crime of which he is nearly wholly innocent. You know.
This is the one who punched someone at a bus stop. Is it that one?
No, that was Mr. E from Eels, bus stop boxer. No, this is the one who was he's accused of murder, and he all the way through professes his innocence. And the last lines are, "Anyway, I told the truth. I'm afraid I told a lie," which could be referring either to the fact that he did do it, or that all the way through he says, "I'm not afraid to die." And he could be saying that was a lie. So, or both. Who knows? Yeah, and it's got lots of lovely descriptions about how the electric chair is going to.
Oh, there's pages of words.
Finish him off. There's lots of biblical stuff in here as well.
A ragged cup, a twisted mop.
Oh, that's the pareidolia stuff, seeing images in other things.
Yeah. Oh, what's that word?
Pareidolia.
Bless you. What's that word?
Pareidolia.
How are you spelling that?
With a P. P-A-R.
Pareidolia. Okay.
So sort of seeing faces. It's like when you see the face of God in your slice of toast or that kind of thing.
Or the man on the moon.
Yeah.
It could be a mysterious stone coffin on Mars, or more likely, it's just the latest example of pareidolia. Yeah. Yes. What do you think for this one?
I think it's great. It's got all the things we like. It's got biblical references with the mercy seat being traditionally the container from the Ark of the
Covenant. 1 point. I agree. 1 point.
It's not getting 1 point. It's great. It's better than Tupelo. It's 6. I'm yearning to be done with measuring of proof, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Anyway, I told the truth, and I'm afraid I told a lie. It's just brilliant. Why do you think it's not good? They've got all the words. Look at them.
Yeah, but the boring words. He's like he can't write a sentence. He's
You
got
think
no
Mr.
attention
Nick
span.
Cave can't write a sentence? Wow.
And like a moth that tries to enter the bright eye, so I go shuffling out of life just
Yes.
to hide in death and wild. Doesn't
If you
rhyme. Doesn't
why does it
scan.
have to rhyme?
Because we're doing an arbitrary score.
But I don't care if it rhymes.
Mercy seat is glowing. I think my head is melting. That sounds a bit like Jubilee Street.
Yes, it does. Right.
I'm yearning, I'm burning, I'm waiting, I'm proof. Eye for an eye. Okay.
He was nearly.
If you were-
I'm nearly wholly innocent. It's nearly almost wholly innocent.
Okay,
Always.
that's 5.5. You want it to be
Okay.
more than-
Wow.
You want the word count?
Yeah, go on then. What did you give Brick again? 7?
I don't know. Well, we turned it down, didn't we?
Hope so.
6.
Well, this is getting a 6 then. It's not worse than Brick. No way.
Okay. Arbitrary enough for me. Do you want the word count?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's got to be 600 with 150. Oh, I don't know.
It's our second one into 4 figures. This is 1,082 words, of which 223 are unique.
1/5. Wow. Okay.
Yep, 20.6%. There we go.
Wow.
Them's words.
They are indeed words. You're really racking up some potential low scores for the Smiths by knocking down by Nick Cave. Put it out there.
Right, we're not done Poppy yet.
We've done half. Yes. Right. Well, anyway, the next song was the one that everybody knows. Your Peaky Blinders theme. Yeah. Red Right Hand.
Red Hand Gang.
As we know, is a reference to Milton, poet. I did give the quote from Milton during the episode, but I haven't got it here, so you can't have it. Go and look it up.
Red Right Hand Gang.
Yes. I am not that keen on this song, to be honest. It's got some good lyrics and it's catchy, but I've heard it so very, very, very many times in the course of my extremely long life that I've had enough of it, really. And the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks. It's nice.
Yeah.
The secrets lie in the border fires, in the humming wires.
Rhyming again. He likes his rhyming, doesn't he?
Those occasionally, yes. On a gathering
he's a god,
storm,
he's a man.
comes a tall, handsome
ghost,
man.
he's a guru. The Gathering Storm.
Yeah, I mean, it's good lyrically. It is good. I can't. I mean, there is a reason why it's played on it all the time, and it is in every TV program ever made. So, yeah. He's a ghost, he's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. You're one microscopic cog in his catastrophic plan, designed and directed by his red right hand. What would you think?
Oh, 5e, 6e.
Okay, I think lyrically it's probably better than the two before, but
Yeah, I go for that.
it was 6.5.
And half it is, Prof A. That was red right hand. So we're gonna better work out an averagerizer for the PALS score for Nick Cave, because I imagine it's going to be large.
We haven't finished Nick Cave.
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm going to start to have a.
Right. Okay. And the next one was not a Nick Cave and the Bad Seed song. The next one is from his spin-off band called Grinder Man.
Could you tell me what the next song is? Because I might.
It's called Palaces of Montezuma.
Montezuma's Revenge.
Yes, that's right. I think this one is brilliant lyrically. You'll probably hate it.
Oh, that's the idea. I mean, it's short.
Yeah.
It's got a bonus point for today, as far as I'm concerned.
Psychedelic invocations of Mata Hari at the station I give to you. Fantastic.
Short.
Coloured Super Dream of Ali McGraw and Steve McQueen. Spinal cord of JFK wrapped in Marilyn Monroe's negligee, I give to you. I want nothing in return. It's just a nice little love song. Which is quite rare for Nick Cave.
Epic of Gilgamesh, a pretty. It's not. I don't think it's very well written.
Oh, dear.
But he's just. It's okay. I can write this song. I can write this song in 2 minutes. You just think of something pretentious and say, "I'm going to give it to you."
Yeah.
A tree made of gold. I give it to you.
Yeah, but that's not as good as the Epic of Gilgamesh, is it? I mean,
no, but I can make up names from.
He's not making them up, though.
From the Smurf, it's the baddie in the Smurfs. Gargaron.
You'll find that was Gargamel.
Yeah, that's the one. The Epic of Gargamel. Pretty little cat. I give to you. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking if you're so much better a lyricist than Nick Cave, why do we always have problems coming up with lyrics for our songs? The whole point of this is to work out how a good song is written, and so we have consulted some masters of the craft.
And I am arguing it amusingly, amusing for myself.
Yes, I see what you mean. Right. Well, why don't you just pick a score for my ones, and I'll pick a score for your ones? How about that? And I will go negative.
Alice on Montezuma. I like a bit of Montezuma. What do you want to give this one?
Oh, it's a nice 6.
6? You are saying that this is better than Tuple? I'd say it's 5.5.
Okay, 5.5.
What was that? Palaces of Montezuma?
Yes, did we do the work yet?
We did not. Do you want to take a guess?
It's much shorter. Well, it depends whether you count all the repetitions of "Yeah, come on, I give to you" at the end.
Oh.
It's about 200 with about 100 unique.
Yeah, it's about that. 207 and 93.
Oh, right. If you shift the 7, I was right.
7 does not shift, my friend.
Does it not? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, we're not going to get through this whole series, are we?
We are not.
No. Okay.
What's next?
Next was Dig Lazarus Dig with 3 exclamation marks.
Mine is all out of Pinky Woo Woo.
Yeah.
Dig Lazarus Dig. This is a medium long one for Nicky KB.
It's only about 4 minutes, I think.
Well, I mean, in terms of words.
Yeah. And it's about a hypothetical situation, fairly obviously, where your Lazarus comes back from your grave and goes out to live in America and takes a lot of drugs and sets up a cult. And and goes increasingly neurotic and obscene. I mean, he never asked to be raised up from the tomb.
Rested on their lovely bodies like a lunatic and wrapped himself up in their soft yellow hair. Get a point for that.
Mirrors became his torturers. Cameras snapped him at every chance.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He ended up like so many of them do back in the streets of New York City, in a soup queue, a dope fiend, a slave, then prison, then the madhouse, then the grave. Oh, poor Larry! But what do we really know of the dead? Who actually cares? I think it's good.
That's a good one. Yep.
7.
Okay. On a word count?
Yeah, again, massive repetition at the end. So let's say 300 with 150 unique. Oh!
200 unique out of 466.
Well, because he does say dig yourself Lazarus quite a lot. Yeah. So good stuff.
He's smashing the old PALS score.
Yeah. So he should. Listen to his recent album last night. Very good indeed. Wild God.
When did that come out? Wild Cod?
God! Couple of...
Why is he talking about fish?
Couple of months ago it came out. I think. Why wouldn't he talk about fish? Fish are important. Right up there with badgers.
Tamandras.
But The next song. Now we're getting on to.
Oh, I've got a quiz. I've got a quizzy thing, by the way. It's not really a
Right.
quiz. I've got a quizzy type thing.
Okay.
If we want to sneak it in at some point, you let me know.
Absolutely. Let's finish the artist we're on at the moment.
Yeah.
We have 2 more songs from him, and these ones are long. This is where he starts to seriously get into the longer song.
Which ones are these?
Higgs Boson Blues is the first one.
It's short.
It's not short at all. It's got 7 verses. It's 10 minutes long, something like that.
Oh yeah, it's not that. Well, it's not overly long for your nicks.
No. But to actually work out what it's about, I mean, obviously Higgs Boson Blues to do with the your super collider at your CERN, and he does mention he's driving his car down to Geneva, and then suddenly he's driving to Memphis in America. I'm not quite sure if he went under the sea or if he hopped on a ferry. I have no idea. It's a bit strange. It's very surreal, and it talks about Robert Johnson selling his soul to Lucifer at the crossroads. Did he really do so?
This is the one that was kind of what's the word? Improvised.
Yeah.
Right on the album.
Yes, it was. And what it's about, I don't know. I mentioned
It's of its time. It does put it. Talking about Higgs Boson Blues, it puts it in a time when the old CERN was hotting up, right? Hannah Montana does the African Savannah.
Indeed, she does. Each and every one of them.
Again.
Yes, but it also brings in the shooting of Martin Luther King at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you. I thought it was me. Yes, and he says, if I die tonight, bury me in my favourite yellow patent leather shoes with a mummified cat and a cone-like hat. I mean, that's the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
She curses the queue at the Zulus and moves on to Amazonia.
What do you want for this one?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It mentions Miley Cyrus, so that dates it as well. I think this is a solid 8.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I think. If you want to counterpoint that, you can, but that's what I'm saying.
It's line with who else has got an 8? Who else has an 8? Fire of Young Believers was 7.5.
Oh, I get the same as that.
7.5. Okay. Higgs Boson Blues 7.5. Done. Did we do the word count?
No, we didn't. It's going
186 unique out of 320 in total.
320 in total. I've got more than that on my page. I should think. Oh, all right, whatever. Can't argue with the stats.
But a lot unique, right?
Yeah.
58% unique.
Oh,
so,
Professor Dogger exists. She's fallen over.
What's next? Hollywood?
Hollywood, which is the last Nick Cave song until we get to the second series and do another Nick Cave song. Oh, we already did it. We already did it, of course. Jubilee Street. That was in season 2. Yes. So the last one, and this is about it's him driving across America again towards the Pacific coast. It's in some ways it's a continuation of Higgs Boson Blues, and it's basically about the wildfires, Californian wildfires.
When was this written?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't got the stats for this. I've just got the lyrics in front of me.
Is it recent or they
So
ain't gone away?
5 or 6, no, maybe 6, 7 years ago.
Okay.
And it talks about all the animals, the wild animals, gathering on the beaches to try to escape, which does happen. It talks about a sadly deceased.
This is after his kid died, right?
It is, yeah. It talks about the cougar, which was a real cougar, which was called P87 or something weird, but was a very popular part of with the local population. Just used to roam around, not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
And he compares his wife after the loss of their child to this cougar.
I think this one's very good.
Yeah. There's a cougar that roams these parts with a terrible engine of wrath for a heart. She is white and rare and full of all kinds of harm, and stalks the perimeter all day long, but at night lays trembling in my arms.
Yeah, all right.
It's very sad, this one.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the end of verse 3. He's talked about the animals on the beaches, and he says, I'm standing on the shore. Everybody begins to run. The kid drops his bucket and spade and climbs into the sun. So the child dies, basically. And then it completely changes and starts talking about a character called Kisa, who is mentioned in a very famous Buddhist story, parable, and he recounts that basically about Kisa trying to save her sick baby and being told by Buddha to go to each house and collect a mustard seed, but only from a house where no one has died.
Right.
She tries, and there aren't any mustard seeds available because everybody's lost someone.
Okay.
It's very sad.
I'll easily give this one a 9. How about you?
It's 9 or possibly a new record. I'm not sure.
I could be tempted to go for a new record.
9.5.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, well done, Nick. Oh, he's got 2 of the top 3 now.
Would you like? That's all the Nick Cave, right?
That is all the Nick Caves. Have you done a word count?
I've done a word count and an average PALS count.
Oh.
So the average PALS count is 6.7.
It's pretty good.
Not going to be as much as the Smiths, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see.
What
was the word count?
The unique was 175, and the total was 460.
I suppose I just thought it had been higher for both.
So I think we should also do another rating, which is PALS count per unique word.
Absolutely. If you want
that would be
go off and be a stato for that, that'll be fine. Just don't spend me to doing it in maths.
Then Paramore might win with their short words, even though they only got 1.7, but they're original.
1.7, they don't win. Right.
Anyway, next one. Archive bullets, right?
Yes, this was our first ever video episode, which is a bit of a misnomer, obviously, because we don't show the video, but we do talk about the video. Wouldn't it be nice if we actually understood copyright laws enough to be able to use clips of songs and things? But we don't. If anyone would like to explain that to us, not that anyone's listening this far into the episode, but if they were and knows how it works, like to tell us, please share, because we don't know. Anyway, Bullets by a band called Archive.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a cotton picking minute. My PALS score does not include Jubilee Street.
Oh, it should, I think.
That's all out of sync. Let me grab that. That's going to affect it. Let me stick that in there. Thick. I won't do it now. Jubilee Street, great.
Yeah.
Got 9.
Sound like pushing over 7. Not quite.
So the average is probably going to go down, 166. Total will probably also go down. 9, 430. The PALS score currently 6.7. Ooh, 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the holy grail for an artist on our.
Yeah.
I mean, when they hear they're going to be featured on the Lyric Professors, they're praying for an average of 7.
At least, yeah.
Oh, we should.
Ian Asprey was praying.
Yeah, absolutely. We will be expecting a token of thanks from Mr. Cave for our generous offerings. I'm sure he'll be happy to oblige. He's one of our #1 fans. So, are we ready to talk about Archive now?
Yeah.
Archive. They're a band.
There's lots of words.
Archive are basically I think they're British-French musical collective, they call themselves, don't they? Not a band. who basically play progressive rocky type things. And they're more popular in Europe than they are here. In fact, nobody's ever heard of them here except for this song, Bullets. And they've only heard of that because it was the soundtrack to the promo clip for the computer game Cyberpunk 2097 many years ago. It took about 10 years for them to write that, to finish that game. So, and it was rubbish. That's beside the point.
Yeah, I remember that discussion.
But this song is an absolute banger. Sort of, it's largely electronica and goes into heavy guitars at the end. So,
And a great video.
yeah, it is. Spooky girl seeing her doppelganger on a train, blood coming under a doorway, and a bloke climbing out of a kit bag. It's a bit strange.
Yeah.
And we think she murdered him, basically. Yes.
Yeah.
But what the actual song is about, rather than the video, is pretty much certainly combat-induced PTSD.
Yeah.
So the first verse goes, "Come touch me like I'm an ordinary man. If I look in my eyes, underneath my skin there is a violence. It's got a gun in its hands." And it talks about the beauty of bullets and razor wires spinning around. Let me be the lesson.
Personal responsibility.
Yes.
Repeat.
Yes.
I mean, this really goes well with the music.
It does. And
You know.
if you want to talk about repetition, this song got it.
Sure has. It says personal responsibility a large number of times.
And then it starts saying towards the end, personal responsibility, and then underneath it, insanity.
Not the lyrics I have.
Well, it does, and that's what it actually does if you listen to the song rather than just reading the lyric. And it says, the tagline is, "Bullets are the beauty of the blistering sky." It's a great song, but there aren't many words in it unique. In fact, could this be a record for lowest unique compared to total?
It is not. Poppy has that record.
Oh, right.
This is 20% unique. Poppy has an 18 and a 19.
Oh, cracking stuff.
From Zig and Lux.
You should win something. That's my girl. What do we think of a PALS score for bullets?
It's high for me.
Yeah, and see, this is where the arbitrary thing comes in, because obviously there's a much lower percentage of unique words than there were with the Nick Cave ones, but that still can lead to a high PALS score. So
at least a 6.
Yeah, I'm happy with a 6.
6.5.
6.5. Happy with that, yeah. And that, of course, will be their average, because this is the only song by them we've done, so that will probably put them in second place at the moment.
Only 75 unique words. Bear in mind, I don't have insanity, so I will manually add an extra word. 20.3% of insanity.
It's not unique, though. You said insanity several times. Does that count? I'm misunderstanding unique. Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't have to be a word that's only said once. It's the instance of each word the first time.
Right. Right.
I'm running out of tea. This is not a good situation.
I'm already teed out.
Oh, damn. How long have you been going? 33 minutes. Can't recall it.
We've done one artist.
2 artists? Don't archive.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Anyway, the next artist was Professor J's choice, and it was
the Blisters, the Sisters of Percy. Percy's sisters.
Absolutely, that's right. Is this Percy from Blackadder?
Of course.
What you doing?
Yeah.
Doggo likes the Sisters of Percy. She's having a squeak.
So we're going to be a bit out of order probably, but I'll do my best. I think the first one I chose was Marianne.
It was indeed.
Germanness.
Yes, Germanness.
A sea of faces and a sea of doubt. In this cruel place, your voice along the maelstrom, falling further down. I hear you calling, Marianne.
And this one is.
Oh, this is amazing. And it's got some Germans.
Yes, it has. It's also disputed who wrote the lyrics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we discussed this when we did it. Hussey claimed Wayne Hussey, who was the guitarist and then became the front man of the Mission, he reckons he wrote it. Eldritch reckons he did.
Okay.
So who knows? I think because it's got the German bit in it, that was almost certainly Eldridge because he was the linguist.
And he lived in Berlin for a bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, basically, we may have referred to a video on the internet called "How to Eldritch," which is fantastic. It shows you how to write a Sisters of Mercy song very accurately, to be fair. And basically, this is the subject matter your song should be about. If you're going to Eldritch, it's about a doomed love affair and drowning and everything going horribly wrong. That's the lyrical matter. Yeah. So, what did we think about this? Obviously, the German should get some points because it's different.
I think it's amazing. I can go very high on this.
I don't know about very high.
11?
No, it's not a record holder. No, it could be 7. I'd have thought.
Okay, I'll go with a 7.
And also, he has references to literature and things like that. In the wake of this ship of fools, which is referring to
7.5.
7.5. Who wrote about the ship of fools? I can't remember. We did discuss it in the episode. I am several months older now than I was then. Have you realised that all this stuff, season 1, 10 months ago, we have put out 100 videos-ish in 10 months, including shorts. We put out 200.
We're the men.
We are probably the most hard-working podcasters on YouTube, and we get the least viewers. I think we need to stop working so hard and start working smart, frankly.
So, yeah.
Yes. Did you want a word count for that?
Yes. What do you think for say?
It's about 150 total, 75 unique. What do you think, Dogger?
It ain't. It's 125 in total with 309 in total with 125 unique.
Does it count the German ones, your word count?
Yep.
It's language agnostic.
Presumably. I'll let Planet Calc do the calking. Looks for different things, I guess.
Big up, Planet
Oh,
Calc.
hang on. Oh, no, it's different. Okay. Good start. Next was amphetamine logic.
Indeed. Which is the other lyrical subject suggested by How to Eldritch, which is drugs.
When I was younger, this used to be the song that I would listen to get me in a place to focus. I listened to this before each of my GCSE exams.
All right.
And I originally heard it as Yes, I've been watching, not amphetamine logic. Yes, I've been watching, not amphetamine logic.
Had you considered looking at the record sleeve?
I got on a tape that I took from someone.
Home taping is killing music.
Follow the bought and sold people called. It's okay.
What's wrong, Dogger? You dropped something.
It's all right. It's not great.
No. It's. Of course, it does have the reference again to The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot.
Yeah.
The women come and go. Actually, no, that's the Love Song of J.F.R. Prufrock, isn't it? Same author. So, yeah, I mean, he does like to stick in. He's not one who likes a biblical reference like Nick Cave, not that there is one in this. He also likes literary references. I think they get on quite well, those two. Should do a super group. Yes.
That would be great.
Yeah, it would. What are you thinking?
3. Amphetamine logic gets 3. It's 58 words with 143 unique.
The other way around, yes.
The other way around. I'm trying to trick you. I'm a tricksy guy.
Dogger! Squeaky!
Now, the next one is Mother Russia Dominion.
Dominion, Mother Russia. You like getting things the wrong way around.
Which...
Dogger, have you dropped something? I can't see anything.
Well, I thought this was a.
She dropped her toy, and I have to stop podcasting to pick it up for her. Lazy.
Oh, Pidgey podgy, podgy smodgy.
Yes, this one is much better lyrically. I like this song a lot.
I thought this one's going to have a lot of words, and it doesn't.
Quite a lot of words.
It doesn't.
It does. Kind of does.
Right, but not many unique words in. They say Dominion, Dominion, someday, some say prayer, some say booby doo.
Yeah. This has got the literary, that's the word I'm looking for, references again.
Lighthouse in the middle of Prussia, yada. 52 doors. It's okay.
Referring to the on the lone and level sand stretched far away, which is from Ozymandias by Percy Bysshe Shelley. And the In the Land of the Blind be King, which is a reference to The Land of the Blind, the one-eyed man is king, which is from I can't remember.
Definitely from something.
It is. And this song was about the Cold War, basically.
Yeah, there were a couple about the Cold War, right?
Yeah. Living in films for the sake of Russia, okay, no runner for the day air. 52 daughters, no revolution, turn the gold gift, another German reference. Nothing to lose. And then a reference to Bob Dylan. Corruption of a Bob Dylan lyric, stuck inside of Memphis with the mobile home. Instead of stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues. Dogger. Shush.
What does Professor think?
I think this is good. I think it's a 7 or an 8.
Oh, Jesus.
I insisted on this one being included when you picked Sisters of Mercy because I thought it was great lyrically.
I have to re-look at it. Dominion, Mother Russia.
In the meeting of mind.
6.5.
7.
Okay, 7. 109 words, 347 unique.
Yes. Now we get on to the long one. This corrosion. Well, of course, it depends which version you do. There's about 8 different lengths of this song.
Oh, we're on this corrosion.
Yes. The album version is 10 minutes 50 something.
Oh, am I counting all the RRRs?
No, I don't think you count the R's, but I think you count the hey, nows. I don't know. Well, I've also got some oohs, but I don't know if you count those.
Oh my God. Isn't it? Think about. Like there's a lot of like a healing hand, isn't there?
Yes. The outro
Nothing
rant is great.
Hmm.
I've got nothing to say. I ain't said before. I've bled all I can. I won't bleed no more. I don't need no one to understand why the blood runs cold.
Oh yeah, that is good.
Hand on hot, hand of gold,
Of God.
floodland and
Floodland
travel
of
apart. Yes, that's good. The outro's good. The rest of it's okay. And then the repetition at the end, as you say, is a
Sing this
excessive.
corrosion to me. Hey now, sing this corrosion. What else does he? That's it for most of it, isn't it?
Most of it, yeah. Well, is the "Gimme the Ring, Kissed and Told."
Oh yeah, I saw that. Give me the ring.
Oh, what are you doing? Have you broken your toilet? Oh, God, she's being so annoying. Yes, you are. Yes. Very annoying. Yes. I don't know about the length. Because I don't know what you should include.
We have a new winner, Professor A, on the length.
Really? Wow.
16.1% unique.
Wow. That's sad. Poor Poppy. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but it's not. I don't like it as much as Dominion.
Yeah.
5.
Yep, 5.
Stop bashing that against the wall. Don't complain.
Okay. What's next on your list?
1959. Dogger, you can't bark.
Plink, plink, plonk, plink, plonk, plink, plonk, plink. In 1959.
I like this one lyrically. I think this is very good.
He was born in 59, right?
Yes, he was. That's right. And this is the unique song in the Sisters catalogue, which is just him on the piano. No gits. No Dr. Avalanche. Even.
I don't think there's much to it.
Dogger,
Like
stop
a little
it.
child, like another gun. There's not a lot of girth. There's no girth for me.
I don't feel the need to think about Eldritch's girth. Thank you. All right, fine. You don't have to like it. I like it.
What do you think? Oh, I like the song, but in terms of
So 5. Hold on. I'm going to pause this for a second. And we're back in the room. What are we doing? Oh, yes. What do you reckon? 5?
4.5,
Fine.
not 405.
That was
So that
do the
was
figures of it. Yeah.
1959. So that was 62 unique, 148 in total.
50%ish.
What's next on your list? Our lists seem to be somewhat different.
Well, mine's chronological order and album order. Lucretia is the next one.
Okay. Banger, but surprisingly short.
Again, depends which version you read. There's a 12-minute version, isn't there?
Lucretia. I hear the roar of a big machine. 2 worlds and in between. I like that. Hot metal in my hair and by down. Oh, this is great.
It is. Dum dum bullets and shit.
Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Yeah, I love this. This is good. Short, but great.
Yes, and of course, Lucretia, we decided could have referred to 1 of 2 people.
As good as Mother Russia.
Yeah. It is.
Yep. 7. So that's 70 unique words and 192 in total.
Cool.
Well, I've got Jeep, Mr. Dr. Jeep, yeah?
Yes,
Professor Jeep.
that's great. Again,
Pee Wee Herman. Everyone shouts and I love Nosy.
here come the golden oldies, here come the Hezbollah.
That's topical again, isn't it? Fortunately.
Cheney got a crush on the Viet Cong.
What do you think of this?
Sell one another for 15 cents. We'll buy thy mother its common sense. Oh, very Eldritch. It's good. It's historical references. It's about America. It's just something else he likes to write about, not in a particularly complimentary fashion. Yeah. So 5, 6.
5.
All right.
Yeah, okay with that? Is that arbitrary enough for you?
Yeah.
Five for Dr. Jeep. Brings us on to More, I believe.
Yes. More. Which they performed on Top of the Pops.
Really? Wow. Low words, high repetition.
Yeah, this, of course, is the one written with Jim Steinman, as was this corrosion, to be fair.
Aswad? He wrote it with Aswad?
No, as was. I feel sorely tested today. Yeah, so basically it has all the hallmarks of a Jim Steinman song, as it starts and ends with lashings of piano, and then it's got a few words in the middle.
I like the lyrics. Some people get by with a little understanding, some more. Why you gotta be so undemanding?
Gotta.
I want more.
I don't like gotta.
Wow, it's okay.
So hot,
like
so
the-
cold, so far, so out of control.
I like the negation. I need all the love I can get. I need all the love that I can't get too.
Mm.
Do I've got a do. Have you got a do?
Oh, what?
I've got a do.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do I have it? Yeah. I can't see it.
Do you?
Yes, I know. That's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. D, I've got a D apostrophe U.
Yeah.
U. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's good. I like the if you're doing the extended version, there's the counterfeit dollars or the English zloty reference, which was another historical
Scottish,
reference.
Polish currency, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. 6.
Sure. And thus we come to the end of Sisters of Mercy. One song to go, right?
Under the Gun. Now this one's difficult because he didn't write half its cover version. So I don't know if we're just judging the Sisters of Mercy, we should just judge it on the rant at the end, which is the bit he wrote.
2 worlds apart and 2 together.
Yeah, that's
I live for love or something, right?
That's all written by somebody else. I don't know. So do you want to do that?
Much to me. Doesn't do much.
But the rant at the end is fantastic.
I haven't got the rant.
Oh,
I have. Never happened, ain't so hard. Happiness. And yeah, all that jazz. Heat seeking out the sun.
I particularly like the tower, the moon, the gun bit, which at first hearing you think we're referring to tarot cards or something. It's actually referring to the images on the front of their first 3 albums.
Right.
Which I thought was clever. And the Eye of Horus being shaped like a gun, if you look at it that way.
You're an Eye of Horus.
You can set the controls to the heart or the knees, and the meek will inherit what they damn well please. That's a slight difference on the old biblical version.
What do you think for this one then?
I think the rant's great. The rest of it's rubbish.
Okay.
I don't know. 6, I guess. Maybe.
Nah.
The rent's worth 6.
5.5.
Fine, whatever. It's your choice.
And thus we conclude the Sisters of Mercy. Would you like to take a guess as to where their bit?
We also have to include their song from the second series.
Oh, it's ruined everything.
I can't remember what it was, but we have to include it.
Destination Boulevard.
Oh, that's quite a good one.
Good one. But it's going to ruin my big moment.
Oh well.
Because it was going to be exactly 100 unique words. Not. It's 99 unique words. It's the Parador paradigm.
Paramore. Yes. Okay. Well, that's good. And what is their average?
5.6, their average PALS score.
That's quite high.
Unique 99, total 309.
Not bad. Not bad. Solid effort, I think. Probably better than the Cult Together manage.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
Do you want to come to the next, or do you want to do your quizzy thing? Or?
How long have we been going?
We've been going for 54 minutes.
Well, we can do a video episode and then knock it on the head there.
If you don't want to do your quizzy thing.
I can do a quizzy thing. This isn't going to take long, is it?
No. Okay. Right. Well, the next video track was Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel.
By the Gabriels.
Out of your Genesises, originally.
Steam Train, Bring My Blue Sky Back.
I don't like this one. It's just basically one innuendo after another. To me, this is.
Are we talking about Sisters of Mercy again?
No.
Cave.
But show me round your fruit cage. Open up your fruit cage.
I like that.
I still don't know what a fruit cage is. I always thought it was fruit cake.
I did.
Oh, dear.
I will show for you.
Does he mean he's going to drive her around? hadn't considered that before. Perhaps the lyrics are wrong. Yes, I'm not sure if you...
All right.
To me, this is Corey Feldman level lyrics.
No, it's
the video is great, obviously, but it was
2.5. 2.
It's fine. It's like Finbar Saunders from that Viz wrote a pop song.
An half an hour.
Indeed.
Okay, well, that concludes the first half of season 1.
Although we also have the Halloween things to complicate that, yes.
So I created a little quiz for you.
Excellent.
And I've also, when we can squeeze it in, I've got something about Mr. Eels. I've got some more Eels lyrics for you, which I omitted to include on the Eels, so I need to sneak that in somewhere. Okay. So this is taken from The Guardian's Britcore quiz.
Okay.
You have to complete the sentence for me.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 10 questions. They're just the first 10. There's 100 of them, so this will keep us going for a while. So, Britcore, number 1. And these are kind of classic things that British people do. And it's going to be like blankety blank. So I'm going to read the phrase, all British people drink tea and put milk in it because that's what they does in it.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. So number 1, this is umming and ahhing with your partner for 10 minutes over whether to share a naan and then just getting one each because blank.
Hungry?
Because you only live once.
Oh, I see.
Right. So that's where we're going with these.
It's not just one word I'm looking for.
No.
Right.
Number 2, encouraging the entire pub to erupt into cheers when someone blank or blanks.
Drops a glass.
Correct. Yay. Woo.
Oh, I'm British.
Yes. This one probably isn't going to go. When was the last time you went on this train, Professor A?
I haven't been on a train in a very long time because my father was involved in one of the big train crashes. And
Oh, really?
yes, the
Oh,
Watford one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We'll skip over that one then. This one may not go very well either. Number 4, having a mate called Danny, whose nickname is Danzo, because he's the king of blank or blanks. Danny Danzo. No, he's called Danzo because he's the king of Lanzo, as in Lanzarote.
Okay.
Spending double the amount of money on a holiday to Cornwall as on a holiday to
Corfu.
Yeah, Portugal, same thing. Here we go, this one. Another bit of Britcore. A microwave shepherd's pie for 2, a bottle of Casillero de Diablo, and a nice bit of somebody and somebody. Blank and blank. Somebody and
Welcome
somebody.
and wise. I don't know.
It's not Britcore from the 70s.
I don't know. Do I look? Well, I probably do, but do I come over as being a Britcore person?
No, not me. That's why I thought it was funny. A nice bit of Kirsty and Phil is what you were.
They are.
Okay. Here's a good one. This one's on subject.
Ah.
My wife told me to stop playing Wonderwall. I said, blank. Thanks.
It's the greatest song ever.
Said maybe.
Of course. I could have said whatever.
Yeah, yes. Okay, and the last one. In, in, insisting to anyone who'll listen that blank blank is hands down the best film ever made. Remember, you've got to put yourself in the mind of this Britcore quiz, which has included Danzo from Lanzo, Kirsty and Phil, and all that jazz. What do you think? Blank blank is hands down the best film ever made. So it needs to be British, and it needs to be probably ironic.
I was going to say Italian Job, but that's not what I want.
We're not in the 70s, Professor.
That wasn't. Perhaps it wasn't.
It was 67 or 69, so it's big in the 70s. It is an amazing film. I would probably say that.
Oh, is it Notting Hill? I don't know.
It's Chicken Run.
Oh, okay. I've never heard anyone suggest that's the greatest film ever made. I don't know. I'm not very good at irony. I wear glasses because I need them, not because they look ironic.
There we go.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, excellent. So we threatened that we would be doing one more PALS Score roundup, this being this one. It looks like we're going to need at least 3 or 4. Sorry about that, everyone. Although it is worth noting that the first PALS roundup got our largest viewership of the season, pretty much. And I don't know why. So I'm sure you didn't view more than 5 minutes of it in you, that's for sure. We're doing this for us. Okay, stop eating my hand. Yes, and anyway, it gives me a chance to develop some aerial pictures of badgers.
The picture is amazing, I will say that.
It is, but as I said when I sent you the
it's not the one with the badger on a tree with a weasel.
Yeah, it won't do. And when I changed it to the correct aspect ratio, 16:9, it refused to put a weasel up a tree anymore. Do that fine on the 4:3 ratio. No idea. Oh well.
Ooga.
I shall no doubt find something else to do for the next one. Yes. These are, in case you care, these are referring to lyrics of a song we wrote called Toulouse-Lautrec. Oh, it wasn't called Toulouse-Lautrec, it was called An Insane Interlude. So, there we go.
Was it?
So,
was it on Fog Smoke?
Yes. Or perhaps it was called both, one of them in brackets.
Hang on, I'm going to find that out. I'm going to do some research.
Researching something we wrote because we can't remember it. Right?
I don't know. I've got it on this computer. Yeah, I don't know. I've got it on this.
Yeah.
I must have.
Oh well. Oh, anyway, it's
I can't find it.
It referenced a weasel in a tree and an otter too, because that was the kind of cutting edge lyrics we were doing back then. The badger having a reference, being referenced because our emblem for the band at that time was a badger, which was nice. Anyway, no one cares about that. So next episode is going to be, I'm afraid, another PALS roundup, and it's going to be PALS roundups all the way down until we get to our finale episode, which will be talking about the PALS roundups probably.
Hang on, I found the back cover. To Lose Faith.
Was it?
Lose Faith.
Wasn't it brackets An Insane Interlude, though? I'm sure it was.
No. Well, not according to the album cover.
Okay. Oh, well. There you go. So, do we have anything else to say?
No.
Professor Dog has had a lot to say. Hopefully she'll be just as communicative next time. And give us a like, etc. You know what to do. Ring the bell, whatever. As if. And we'll see you next time. Farewell.